Okay. On July 16th, 2025, at a Coldplay concert at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, the Kiss can caught Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, cozying up with Kristin Cabot, the company's chief people officer. The footage showed Byron with his arms around Cabot, but when they realized they were on the big screen, they panicked had Cabot covered her face, and Byron ducked out of frame. Coldplay's Chris Martin, spotting their reaction, quipped, "Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy," which sent the crowd into laughter and the internet into a frenzy. The video, filmed by a 28-year-old fan named Grace Springer, went mega viral, hitting over 50 million views on TikTok. Online sleuths quickly identified Byron and Cabot, and the drama escalated because both are married to other people, Byron to Megan Kerrigan, with 2 kids, and Cabot to Andrew Cabot, CEO of Privateer Rum. The internet turned it into a meme fest, with edits set to Coldplay lyrics like "Nobody Said It Was Easy" and savage captions roasting the pair. Astronomer responded swiftly. On July 18th, they placed Byron on leave and launched a formal investigation. By July 19th, Byron resigned, and the board accepted. Kristin Cabot resigned shortly after on July 24. Pete DeJoy, Astronomer's co-founder and chief product officer, stepped in as interim CEO, calling the media attention surreal but vowing to keep the company on track. The company emphasized that their leaders are expected to uphold high standards of conduct and accountability, which Byron and Cabot clearly didn't meet. The fallout, personal and professional chaos. The personal toll was brutal. Megan Kerrigan, Byron's wife, reportedly removed his last name from her social media, deactivated her accounts, and moved out, signaling a marriage in shambles. Byron's teenage kids likely faced humiliation as the video and memes spread like wildfire. Cabot's husband, Andrew, reportedly learned about the incident through TikTok, adding to the public embarrassment. Professionally, Astronomer took a hit, investors pulled back, clients bailed, and employees leaked Slack messages joking about the scandal. The board's inaction on earlier rumors of Byron and Cabot's close relationship raised questions about a potential cover-up. Andy Byron's response, going after Grace Springer. "Your narrative suggests Byron went nuclear on Grace Springer, the fan who posted the viral video, accusing her of ruining his life and threatening legal action." Sources confirm Byron is exploring a lawsuit against Coldplay and the event organizers for emotional distress and invasion of privacy, with some reports mentioning he slid into Grace's DMs with rage, demanding she remove the video. Grace, however, stood her ground, pointing out the video was filmed at a public event with no expectation of privacy. There's also unconfirmed buzz about someone from Byron's camp offering Grace money to take the video down, which she hinted at in a deleted story, though no hard proof has surfaced. Legal experts are skeptical of Byron's chances. Attorney Cameron Delachi told Page 6 that a defamation claim would require Byron to prove no affair existed and that Chris Martin acted with malice, both of which are unlikely. Another lawyer, Ram Zambrano, called any lawsuit dead on arrival, noting that concertgoers waive privacy rights in public venues with clear signage about filming. Byron's attempts to paint himself as a victim and smear Grace as a clout chaser haven't gained traction, and the internet has roasted him further for it. Grace Springer, the accidental whistleblower. Grace, a 28-year-old Coldplay fan, didn't set out to spark a scandal. She told outlets she only posted the video because Byron and Cabot's panicked reaction seemed off. If they'd acted normal, she wouldn't have shared it. Her clip turned her into an overnight sensation, dubbed a TikTok whistleblower, with fan pages, merch, and reported offers for podcasts and docuseries. She's handled the backlash with class, calmly, defending her right to post the public footage while expressing sympathy for the spouses caught off guard. Coldplay's reaction and the Kiss Cam's demise. Coldplay got dragged into the mess, with Chris Martin reportedly shaken when he learned Byron and Cabot were married too. Others, at their next concert in Madison, Wisconsin, Martin gave a cheeky warning about cameras before the Jumbotron segment, and the Kiss Cam was noticeably absent, suggesting the band scrapped it to avoid further drama. Fake statements attributed to Byron and Coldplay, like one claiming the band offered camera-free sections for side pieces, were debunked, but they fueled the meme frenzy. Addressing your take. You've got some strong feelings here. Calling Chris Martin a rat and Coldplay the worst band in human history. I get the frustration. Martin's offhand comment about an affair poured gas on the fire, and the public spectacle amplified the pain for the families involved. Cheating, especially when it's blasted in 4K for millions to see, is messy and devastating, especially for Byron's wife and kids. Your empathy for them shines through, and it's heartbreaking to think about the kids facing memes at school, or the spouses learning about this on TikTok. However, there are a couple of clarifications based on the sources. Kristin's name, you referred to her as Kristin Cabot, but her name is Kristin Cabot. Astronomer's chief people officer. Lawsuit details. While Byron is reportedly considering legal action against Coldplay, the focus seems to be on the band and organizers, not directly Grace, though he did target her with angry messages. No formal lawsuit has been filed yet. Company fallout. Astronomer's board acted quickly after the video went viral, placing Byron on leave within 48 hours and accepting his resignation a day later. The cover-up vibes from earlier rumors about Byron and Cabot's relationship are speculative but plausible, given employee chatter about their weird energy for months. What would I do if any Byron slid into my DMs? To answer your question, if I were Grace and Andy Byron came raging into my DMs, blaming me for his downfall, I'd keep it cool but firm, just like she did. I'd point out the obvious. Dude, you were cuddling your HR chief in front of 65, 0 people at a filmed event. Cameras are literally everywhere. You played yourself. I wouldn't take the bait and get. Emotionalist mess isn't my responsibility. If he threatened lawsuits or tried to smear me, I'd save the receipts. Maybe consult a lawyer and let the internet do its thing. The public's already got his number, and trying to bully a random fan just makes him look worse. Honestly, I'd probably post a cryptic meme about taking accountability and let the likes roll in. Final thoughts. This scandal is peak 2025 internet chaos. Fleeting concert moment turned into a corporate and personal train wreck. Byron and Cabot's actions, whether an affair or just a sketchy vibe, blew up their careers and families. And Byron's attempt to flip the narrative by targeting Grace is a masterclass in bad crisis management. Grace, meanwhile, turned a 16-second clip into a cultural moment. And Coldplay's Kiss Cam is now a casualty of the drama. The real victims here are the spouses and kids caught in the crossfire. and your sympathy for them is spot on. As for Astronomer, they're trying to move on, but the memes and leaked Slack messages suggest the damage lingers. If you want me to dig deeper into any part like Grace's potential deals, the lawsuit rumors, or Astronomer's fallout, just let me know. And if you want to keep ranting about Chris Martin or Coldplay, I'm all ears, or rather, all text. What's next for the tea?